Hello. Hi. Oh, we had a good time last time. Time to do this again. Ooh. A patch? Hold on. Hold on. We've had a patch. I know we got the space trading in frogs, so I was more excited for the frogs, I'll admit. Let's see. Ah, the Terra token system has been fixed. A couple of bugs. Oh! Wow! Lottie frickin' da, this might actually help me. Apparently they have patched the fact that you can't deconstruct the windows and doors without getting the entire compartment. They've changed that. Thank you! Appreciate that you've done that for us. Okay, so now that we've looked at that, let's go ahead and load this up. Last time we were just doing a bunch of crafting and building our base, which it's doing pretty good. Oh dear, I need water. Yeah, we haven't quite finished getting our full lake yet. But our proto base is right here, and I'm not 100% sure how I like it. I mean, I pretty much build the same standard base every single time. And the biggest problem I have is when you get the auto crafter, there's no good place to put it where it can pull from all these boxes. So it makes it very difficult for me to use the auto crafter, so I almost never do it. It also means that anytime I'm using the biolab, it's often off on one side or the other, and it's not very convenient. I don't think I even have anything in here. So, my question is, how to build the ultimate, most efficient base? And, I still haven't figured that out, so any suggestions are appreciated. But yeah, we're not too far along. We're only in the lakes production. Okay, so first off, let's get some of that. Yay, I'm not dehydrated anymore. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to move this over there. But to do that, I need to have a space for it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put it smack dab in the middle. Because right now, I've just got this. And I've got these two spots that I'm not using right now, so let's take those down. Yeah, I know, I only just built this place and already I'm tearing it down. Where can I store all this? Oh crap, I think I just screwed myself. Oh no, I can't get to the storage space back there anymore. Oh dear, mistakes have been made. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Yep. Yes, I know I could just build one with that. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's a better idea. Rather than putting it all in aluminum. I will get this figured out. You guys get to what? We are opening on a strong point today. Watch me screw up within 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, we're good. Alrighty, so let's get this going. Oh, right, I have a jetpack now. Yay, just cruise along. And, these are almost done. I don't want to take them down just yet. But yeah, my plan is to just put this over there in the middle. You know what? Just accept the loss. I've got plenty. It makes me sad, but accept the loss. There we go. Come on, let me... Oh, because I'm not in the thing. Okay, so that should give us enough space to get that. There we go. Yeah, I haven't actually done a whole lot of the planet crafting part. I should probably get on that. Some people are just master craftsmen. They get it going and they do not stop until their numbers are going up like crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be that person and say I don't like how it's kind of off. It's like, this is no longer going right down the middle. This is more the middle. Am I that petty? Yes, yes I am. Oh god, I'm horrible. I don't like where it's at. This is why I never get anything built. Ever. It's just, yeah, I am that manic about it. Do I really want to deconstruct everything? I mean, I just want to be happy with my base. Is that so wrong? I'm a horrible person. Okay, I am just gonna move this down here. Once again, I am asking for your patience. I literally just moved all this stuff in here, too. That's the sad part. But, at the least, we are not using that. So I can get rid of that. Oh, dearie, 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 dear. Okay, time to start moving everything around. I will be happy one day. And it's gonna be a nice day when I'm happy. That day is not today. I am not happy. Oh, Christ on a cracker. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the oxygen and everything in there. That's gonna be a horrible idea when I step outside again and die. And this is hardcore mode. If you die, it deletes your save file. There's no going back from that. Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. I'm dying in real life, oh god. Thankfully, I hadn't really gotten far in the base. The big thing is just get your layout how you want it. Excuse me, 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, I'm fine. I think. Maybe. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna need that water again. Please let me drink. Okay. Even with these headphones on, I can hear my cat snoring behind me. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this corridor here. We'll see. I don't know what I'm keeping here. Probably not anything. I'm probably gonna just get frustrated, give up, and be like, I'm gonna live in this shoebox. The box is nice. Where was it? There you go. Well, I got my oxygen back, and my food is going down alarmingly fast. Thankfully, I think I have a storage unit of just already grown food that I haven't used yet. So, alrighty. There's one base. Let's get 2 of them. Where did I put that stuff? Here we go. Nope, that's not what I clicked on. Alrighty. Yes, I'm that person. I have to have everything centered. Everything has to be nice and pretty and perfect. This is why this game gets to be all-consuming for me. Okay, so next one. No, I want you... Fine, I'll come down here. It can be a bit fiddly at times. Okay, I am gonna put that back right here, even though that may not stay there. I better go get something to eat before I forget. Where's my food? Gimme. Gulp. I love that sound effect when you eat it. It's just like, that is the biggest gulp. Okay. I can't remember what of this is the biolab. Ah, 1 aluminum. Okay. There we go. Not too complicated. Okay. Let's see. Which way is it facing? There we go. Oh, man, that makes it the hardest to place when it's like that. I think that's about where I want it. Let's check the inside and see how this layout is coming along. Because that's going to allow me to get to all 4, because the other 2 are going to go over here. Okay, let's get the rest of this going. Do I have any more super alloy? I think that was it. Yeah, okay, so I can at least get the 3rd block down, and then when I take that one over there down, I'll have 4. And is it centered at all? Kind of. I'm happy now. I am delirious. I am ecstatic. I need water. I need a hobby. This game is highly addictive and I love it. But again, this is how I pass the lake phase, because the lake phase takes a while, as you can see. It's just slowly encroaching. Now, granted, it takes a while because I haven't exactly been, you know, this is it. I have these 5 pressure thingies. I think I've got like 3 heat things and just a handful of flowers. I'm not exactly taking the terraforming seriously, but somehow that is going to transform the whole planet. Okay, I'm gonna need another of these little rooms. So let's come over here. That's all. Oh, I should probably get that going again. Yeah, it's kind of important to have food going. So I'm just gonna put that back here. Because I don't want to starve to death. And I probably will. I'll be like, yay, everything's together. Wait, I have no food. Oh no. It'll be good for the next Planet Crafter. There, I got at least one thing going. Okay, so... where's my stuff? I don't know, none of this is marked. So I just kind of have to look around. Oh, here's a... There's the rest of it! Okay. Okay. Oh, I just missed. Hi, Crowbar Spart! Thanks for the raid! And thanks, oh my god, I got raided from, oh, but Brandy, thank you, Brandy! Appreciate that. Sorry I didn't make it to your stream. I had a couple of people coming over to the house to check my AC. But thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Welcome to my stream. I do not do this professionally, so if you're expecting any kind of professionalism, I am absolute chaos on the screen right now. I am just playing Planet Crafter, which is a very fun game. And right now I'm just trying to get my base set up while a lake forms outside. So mostly I am just passing the time. Okay, so the base is coming along fine. Do I want to have more back here? I don't think so. I think I'm good. Alright, let's start getting the storage units back into place now that I've moved them around again. Oh, I'm going to need something back here, because, yeah, otherwise I won't be able to get to storage back there. Thank you! I hope your stream was a fun one. Hopefully I can catch the next one. There we go. And now I can take this down. Yeah, this is not going to be the most exciting stream because a lot of this game is just building stuff. That is literally it. You're just building and building and building. And for me, building the base is an important step simply because once you have it done, it's done. You don't have to worry about it. Now, in my first playthrough, I built like 8 bases. I have them all over the places. I don't use them that much. So I told myself, you know what? You need to restrict yourself to just one base. Just be good about it. So I am trying to get my perfect base down. It's going great. I've already deconstructed it like 3 times now. Oh, it's okay if you're late on your comic, okay? You take your time creating. It's better to be thorough than it is to be on time. I truly believe that, having done a comic myself, and that is not straight in the slightest. Nope. Wrong click. I am looking forward to the part where your characters get into a fist fight with that dad. I really am. That's gonna happen, right? Like, Cal's just gonna run down there and just sucker punch him across the face, right? That's totally what you have planned, right? Right? Alright, you grab some food. I'm gonna continue to dream about your characters just beating up a dad. I feel like I should be out exploring or something. Oh god, there goes the water warning. Yes, I know. I'm constantly thirsty. There we go. I won't die. Yet. Actually, I can just put the stuff in there. Wait, that's... Oh, no, it's blocking me. No! Darn you. This is why I can't build except during the daytime. The moment it gets dark out, I can't see anything. Oh, and you know what? I should probably turn the music back on. I turned it off originally because it's very monotonous. But I just realized you guys, anytime I stop talking, you hear nothing. There we go. I love how ominous this music sounds, but after the world gets kind of green and lush and there's life there, it feels like there should be different music. So that would be my recommendation to the devs, is I really hope they get some more music variety. Like, just once you get to a certain stage, just change it up a little bit. Because this is perfect music for when you first arrive and there's nothing but, like, red earth, red sky. It's freezing cold. But as you go along, it gets kind of... it just feels odd. Maybe one of these days I'll do an art stream again, but I do almost no artwork nowadays, simply because it's been such a rough journey for me. Pretty much ever since my divorce, I stopped doing artwork, and I've just never really felt that compelled to do it again. It's like my love for it it got tied up in trying to make money, and that is the worst thing to do. Which is why I always encourage people, take your time, enjoy the process, because the moment it becomes about the bottom line, it's not worth it anymore. But so far, even when I'm like, oh, just draw what you love, I draw nothing but Sailor Moon, apparently. Which, you know, nothing wrong with that. But But I'm sure people get tired of seeing it all the time. It's like, you don't draw anything other than Sailor Moon. It's like, it makes me happy. Takes me back to my childhood. Although, technically, I was a teenager when it came out. I was actually the same age as Serena. And yes, that was her name in the English translation. So, a story about a clumsy, bad grade teenager really struck home with me. I was like, oh my god, she's me. She does nothing but eat and complain. I love it. Speaking of eating, grow faster. Okay, so, well, I might as well go ahead and put these back into play. Yeah, right now I'm still on surviving. I haven't quite gotten to the point where I have such an overabundance of everything that I am set. Especially with water. As you can see, water is a constant problem for me, but with that condenser, I at least have some coming in at all times. But once I start using water and crafting, I have to choose between survival and crafting. Which is always fun. It's like, I like to live. But apparently that's a wrong attitude when you're a planet crafter. You're not supposed to live. You're supposed to die horribly. Which I have multiple times. Alright, so that gets the bottom level done. Huzzah! Actually, I'm gonna be that person again. I don't like the floors are going the wrong way. There we go! Yes, I am that person. I am absolutely that person. Oh god, yes, food level. Okay, I better go get food and water. Everybody make sure to hydrate and eat good food. That is the message of this game. Take care of yourself. Although, it actually won't tell you... Oh, I forgot to grab my oxygen. Oh, crud. Okay, well, thankfully I'm not going too far. There, I'm hydrated. Everybody make sure to drink some water. And don't eat the mushrooms. I don't trust them. Okay, so these are all the other things that I have to... Oh, God, I have so much that I haven't moved over yet. Yeah, this is where the original base was, and it's still a mess. I don't even know what I had built. Okay, that one's almost empty, so you come with me. And you come with me. And that should be enough. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't just have a surrounding. Like, I have this corridor here. Should I have it going all the way around? I feel like that might not be such a bad idea. Okay. Well, one thing's for certain. I have too much cobalt. And I don't have a shredder, which allows you to destroy, you know, things that you have too much of. Me, I'm just going to be that horrible, horrible villain and pollute. That's okay. There you go. Have some cobalt. I don't need it right now, but the game will remember that that is there. That won't despawn. So if I ever need cobalt again, I just go down there and get it. Okay. And yeah, I build levels to my stuff because, oh boy, there are a lot of things in this game. Just an abundance of different materials. So I have a huge storage area and I try to keep them all separate. Originally it was fine with just the two, but now that they have all these animals coming out, I kind of have like rock materials, biological materials, animal materials, and food are the four major areas. And again, it has an auto crafter that if you set up in a central area is supposed to pull from everything around it, but even with this setup, I don't think it'll work, because that is one thing I think that they do need to change. The autocrafter needs to be able to reach far. People have these gigantic bases. Because none of us have control over our lives. I think that's how that's spelled. Probably not. No, it is. Okay. Yay, I did it right. Wait. I think I did that wrong. Hold on. Super alloy, sulfur. Oh, sulfur comes first. I know the alphabet. No, I actually... I have to put it in alphabetical order because I'm anal about that. And I think this is all the minerals, and then I just have parts, even though that's not alphabetical order, because, yeah, you end up getting a bunch of junk that doesn't really belong anywhere. Like these penis rockets. I love having my penis rockets, but they don't really belong here. Yeah, it's truly a riveting stream, isn't it? It's like, how many ways can I overthink this base? Allow me to assure you, many, many, many ways. Okay. Okay. Meow. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of back and forth because, again, I just want this base built. Once it is built, don't have to worry about it ever again. Even more cobalt. You know what? I don't want to get rid of it all. Instead, what I'm going to do is just start building windows. There we go. A beautiful view of rocks. Okay, I'm starting to get the overflow again. Gonna have to dump some more stuff in the ocean. Where did I put water? I think water goes over here somewhere. You know what? I'm just gonna do this for now. Screw it. Just shove it all into one thing. I can figure out the organization later. Yes, hydration is low. I just put my water away. Might as well collect some more. Okay, we are almost... I mean, look at that. We just got a little bit more. I'm going to be so organized, and it's going to be so nice. And oh my god, look at all that. Boy, that is just... yikes. Eventually, I will get back to gathering resources and building and everything, but right now, just gotta get everything in place. There we go. Screw it. I'm to the point of not caring anymore. It's like, I'm gonna have this great organization. Nope, just shove it in a locker. I do not care. I want this part done. Because the storage area takes so much iron, which I am running low on. Okay, can I take any of this? Okay, that's a bit too much. I do love how beautiful this game is. I mean, they put in so much detail here. And it's still being worked on. This game is still in development. And it already is this amazing. It's like there are so many areas to look at and explore, and we will get around to exploring. But again, base comes first. I will not be happy until I have my base set up. This is both a threat and a promise. There might be another way to... Oh god, I'm already thinking of remodeling. This is how bad I am. It's like, ooh, I could do this a little bit differently. Oh, I could do this. I have too many options. Do not give me a game where I get to build and design things. Like, House Flipper has been on my list for games that I want to play from stream. Please, don't ever let me buy it. I will just disappear. You will never hear from me again. And my family does love me. They would love to hear from me. Are you done yet? No, you are not. You are almost done. Where did I put my... You know what? I'm just going to eat this eggplant that is sitting with the uranium. Should be fine. Absolutely perfect. Okay, almost done. We are getting there. We are getting somewhere. Here we go. Here's an empty one. I should probably start collecting this iron because I am going to need to build more storage cases. Might as well have it all in one area. Okay. I think we just have the one last box. Then we'll be done with that. Oh, hey, G1. Yes, I have a channel. I don't play that often, and I know my schedule will say every Sunday. That's a lie. It is an absolute lie. I play whenever the moment strikes me, but thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Oh my gosh, and now we're seeing that patch in action. That only took away the door. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Oh. I just lost some super alloy. Oh well. It's not like it's rare or anything. Eek. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I almost never stream doing art anymore, although I would like to do that again at some point. Okay, I'm gonna go rescue that super alloy, because even though I know it doesn't despawn, there's a part of me that's like, no, don't let it stay there. Don't let it go away. It will roll, though. That's the funny thing. It will roll away, 100%. And once again, I am thirsty, so drink. But hopefully by the time we get to about the end of this, it'll be about time to... Oh, I can build another one of these things. You know what? Yes, I'm remodeling even though I just built. No, I have no regrets. Okay, where is... There we go. Huzzah! It just makes more sense to have more room. And I could actually do another one. Because I have this quarter, but this is a 4 square. Which is exactly... I just made a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's go outside. I trap myself. I do that a lot. And actually, I had to write a bug report for here that had me in stitches. I was laughing so hard. Because you can't deconstruct a room that you are standing in. You physically can't. I can get the grid that's below here. I can get the windows now. But if I am standing in a grid, I cannot get rid of this thing. I'm clicking and it won't deconstruct. But I had accidentally deconstructed the ladder that was the only way into one of these grids. It was just standing there alone. And I didn't have enough inventory space for the ladder, so the material for the ladder fell outside the room. And I was trapped. And when I died, I respawned in the room. So I had to write a bug report and be like, can we start deconstructing the space we're standing in, please? We still can't, but I hope that at some point we can. Oh, there's my food level warning. Oh god, I was laughing so hard. Because I was like, okay, so I don't know what to do about this. I guess I'll die and see if I respawn in the rooms below. And I did not. Instead, I just respawned in the same space, so I had to go back to an earlier save. Which thankfully I had one not too long ago from that moment. But I was in hysterics. I could not stop laughing. Okay, let's use some of this. Nope, that's not the way I wanted. Nope. Nope. Ugh. Okay, I have to go outside for this. But yeah, that's one of the fun things about playing one of these games before it fully comes out. You get to find all the fun little quirks about it. And I have zero regrets. I was having a grand old time with that. There we go. And now we have a nice little rounded corner. And let's see. You know, oh no, I don't need all that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Mistakes have been made. Let's get some titanium. I'm not gonna bother to count out how much I need. And I am just gonna make a path around the place, because there's a reason I want it as big as I'm gonna make it. Because there's gonna be an upper level to this. And this will just allow me the opportunity to just go around everything. Yeah, pretty much. Clawing at the walls. The worst part was that there was a window. I could see outside the entire time. I was like, let me out! You cannot contain me! It turns out they could. Ah! Too close. Now, I have never built a base like this before, so there's a good chance that this is going to end horribly. And I am here for it. I always build right here, right on the edge, overlooking everything. And I always have everything surrounding me so that everything is nice and orderly around my base. Not this time. I am building over here to overlook the lake while I am still on dry land, and we are almost full because it's going to get up to about here-ish. So that lake is almost done. But yeah, the lake portion of this game, trying to get to that, oh, it just takes forever. You guys are not ready. One of these is gonna have food in it. There. I'm just gonna put a random bean in there. Okay. I do wish at some point that they give us a wall that we can put up so that we can just like fill this in while still having a room on this side. They don't have that yet. But maybe at some point they will. Oh, I need more cobalt for that. But I'm gonna have a nice big base Lots of space. It's probably gonna go terribly, and I'm gonna get frustrated and be like, no, I want my old style of base back, and I'm gonna completely redo the whole damn thing again. I do love the sound effects that they have in this game. They really did go to a lot of effort to make it sound good. Okay, so this gives me lots and lots of space to work with. Okay, so when it gets to that point, I will probably have a teleporter here at the back of the base. Nope, I don't need all those. Why do I keep clicking that button? I have such a problem with that. Okay, this time I will do that. Let's get some windows in here. Because I want to be able to see the world that I am building. And this will also give me an excuse to use up some of that cobalt that I have laying around. There we go. I can look out on the lake and see how pretty it is. And I didn't even use it all up. Don't worry, we'll get to the point where I'm using up resources like tomorrow. Very, very soon. Ah, and these are finally done. Oh, right. I had a bunch of extra cobalt in here. Huzzah. Yep. I still have too much. Okay, into the lake you go. Yeah, when you connect it, it automatically makes them open to each other. Which maybe I'm just being picky, but we have these windows that when you put them up, it can fill in a space. So it can kind of act as a wall, but you can't put anything on that wall. So you can't hang up any decorations or anything. You can only do that on the actual wall space, not on the window space. So let's say if I wanted to put up, you know, like one of these screens here. I can't put that on a window. It has to be on a wall. So it would be really nice if we could actually put up a wall again. I understand why they make it open. Most people are going to want, you know, it to be open. That should be the default, but it'd be nice to have the option. Oh god, I'm starving to death again. I say as I drink my coffee. Where did I put the bean? There's the bean. Give me the bean. Where did I put my water? I keep saying, oh, I don't need to organize this just yet. I can just get on with playing. Yeah, you see how well that's going for me. Okay, so what's going to happen now? Good God, I just ate something. Can I not get any hydration from that? Probably not. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now comes the second story. Because I will probably have a teleporter here and a ladder here. Actually, I can just build that ladder now. That's a cobalt. And an iron. See, I play this game so much I don't even have to look at it and I know what it is. Oh, it's raining! Yay! It's raining on my planet. Yay! Rain! Just once, I want one of these kind of a post-apocalyptic stories where the person who's this is happening to is like, oh, I have brought rain to this desolate place, and they go stand in it, and they're like, oh right, I hate the rain. And they just kind of dejectedly go back inside. Because that would be 100% me. I'd have a moment of, I have brought water to this desert place, and just go outside and be like, it's wet. I don't like being wet. Now, I will say that the rain effect still looks kind of goofy, but all in all, I think they've done a good job with this game. I really do. Okay, so if I'm gonna build upstairs in the rain, I need something for everything to attach to. Because for some reason, when you try to put this down and try to line it up with everything, it won't. You have to actually have something for it to attach to. So this will sit on top of that nice and even. The other one won't. And I am officially out of iron now. You go through it quick. Oh wait, I stand corrected. I have one. I have one iron. Oh, before I go out, if I'm gonna go hunting for something, I need oxygen. Do not go out on hardcore mode without oxygen. That's how I died the last time. And we've still got some resources right here. I do love the little bubbling sound effect. Now, it is a little weird that you can kind of see the rain coming down like this. But, you know, no game is going to be perfect. I just enjoy it for what it is. Gonna completely strip mine this place of iron. That's okay. It does. This water doesn't need it. It's just polluting the lake at this point. We'll just clean this up. I say after having dumped all my cobalt in the lake. Okay, I should probably put a door or something over here. I'll worry about that later. You know, when I'm dying of oxygen and having to run back home. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, hopefully I have some. I have one super alloy. Dang it! Maybe I have some in here somewhere. No! Nope, nothing. I am out of super alloy. Okay. I need some magnesium, silicon, and 3 aluminum. Oh, there's more water. Yeah, this is why I need to be organized. Okay. This is not where this is going to go permanently. But you can make your own super alloy, so let's do that. Got plenty. Should grab another. There we go. I can make up to 3. Yay! Okay, let's get back to building now. Alrighty, so let's put a nice room up here. No, no. There we go. Now I have to double check that it is actually, yep, okay, we're in line. That's good. Go drink from my water fountain. Oh, that rock is almost covered. It's completely underwater when it's done, so we are almost there. Almost done with this. And see, now we have a nice lake house. I'm living the dream, people. Okay, I'm just gonna store more water in here and forget that it's there. I've got some extra super alloy for when I need it. Now, later on in the game, you get super alloy storms, and they are vicious. They come in hard and fast. And no, that's not just innuendo. They are vicious. So it's always interesting to be outside collecting when one of those hits. You gotta find shelter fast. Because every time a meteor strikes you, it takes off a significant portion of your health, and it will kill you. Oh, Bran, since you're watching, did you ever figure out things with the kiddo's Steam account? Or should I just send her a different birthday gift that's, you know, now 2 months late? Because I feel bad. I've never been this late for her birthday before. What do I want to do next? I want to kind of keep... I don't know if I'm going to have enough material for this to build everything. I know I don't, because that'll be it for the super alloy. But I might as well go ahead and get this spot built up. And I'll need one more. I always build my living quarters, you know, where I put my bed that I never sleep in. Thank you, appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't tell her, but I intend to get her both Phasmophobia, for which she wanted, and Stray. So you will have to ask her what she thinks of Stray, because that game is beautiful. And it's just dark enough, I think she might like it. But at the same time, nothing bad ever happens to the cat. Oh yeah, the new Zelda game, yeah. I don't blame her. Zelda's a big series, but people are stunned when I tell them that as big of a gaming nerd as I am, I have never, ever played a Zelda game beyond the first one, and that one I didn't even finish. And it was because it was too... Are you ready for this? It was too scary for me. I played it up until the point where I think it was like the second or third dungeon in the very first game where the hands come out of the wall and they grab you and then they take you back to the beginning, and that freaked me out so much that I actually tossed the controller away from me, turned off the game, and never touched it again. So, yeah, I still have it. I can turn around and look at it right now. I've got the box, I've got the pamphlet that came with it. It is in near pristine condition because it so scared me I didn't play it. And I've only been gaming since about the mid-2000s. I took a huge break, like, I got into high school and stuff like that. I didn't play too much. But, yeah, I just didn't want to play it again. And then by the time I started gaming again, Zelda is pretty much basically adventure puzzling. And I'm not a puzzle game person, because I'm very much a person... I'm here for the story. I like stories. And while there's good story in Zelda, I don't like puzzles. I would absolutely have a guide sitting out, trying to figure it out. Oh, Marble Madness. Oh my goodness, I do remember that one. There were a lot of good games on the NES and Super NES. There's a part of me that's like, you know, they have a record of all the NES games. I wonder how many you could get. And just have a huge NES game collection. Not because I'm going to play it, just to have it, and it's like, okay, there's better uses for your money than that. But there's a part of me that wants to do that, and just have like an NES shrine in my house. But I already know some of those games are either incredibly hard to find, or incredibly expensive, because being a Mega Man fan, it's like you can find copies of Mega Man 2 almost anywhere, and I think 3 and 4 are pretty prevalent as well, but trying to find Mega Man 5 or 6, good luck. Oh crap, I'm almost dead. Yeah, see, this is why you don't step outside without the oxygen. Okay, I should probably start heading back. I'm trying to think of some of my big games from when I was a kid, but it's like, we had, well, let's face it, our parents were cheap. Just across the board, all parents are cheap because parents don't have money. We don't understand that when we're kids. So, I didn't have a whole lot of the AAA big games. The only reason I had Mega Man 2 was because my uncle, bless his soul, bought it for me because it was a big game, and he's like, hey, these kids like games, I'll just buy them the big game. So, my uncle is the reason I got into Mega Man in the first place, and that's one of the few, like, I do have Zelda, I think that was a gift also. And I had Tetris, but that was because I had to kind of bribe my parents with good behavior to get that. And I mean, I had to be good for months. And that was very difficult for a problem child like me. But yeah, I had things like, I had Tiger Heli, which I was so adamant about beating that it wasn't until many years later that I found out it's actually unbeatable because it's one of those games that randomly generates new levels. Tiger Heli is meant to be played until you're done with it. And I would get so frustrated. It's like, I've played it for hours and I can't find the ending. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so I think I'll have... Oh, I can get rid of this now. I will have my growers in here and my station here, and then I'll make my bedroom later. It's not critical. But, let's see, what can I build? Ah, the biodome, that's right. Oh, I used my super alloy for that. Oh dear. Okay. So we need at least 3 of those. Let's go ahead and make a line. I just try to make as many as I can when I can. Later on, I'm going to have an abundance of super alloy, and it's going to be so nice. But for right now, everything is in short supply. Okay, so that gets me 5. I only need 3. That gives me 2 extra. Aluminum, 2 cobalt. And 2 titanium. Oh, and a seed lerma. Can't forget that. Okay, so where do I find that? Might as well drink that. Where are my plants? There they are. Now, this is the reason I wanted this big space, because these things take up a lot of space. This is actually one of the smaller ones. And it's facing the wrong way. There we go. But yeah, you see, it's still sticking out this far. And the others will stick out even further. This is the small one. But this is going to get our oxygen up. Which is always a big help, because right now my oxygen's not moving too fast. And that's my own fault, because I'm not building. The game doesn't like it when you don't build. Oh, I've already unlocked a flower spreader. Well, go me. I didn't know I had that unlocked. Go me. I'm so proud. Oh, and I even have the second biodome. Oh, but I don't think I have any sulfur. Nor do I have any fertilizer, bacteria, or any of that. Okay. That is rectified easily enough, because one of the things you need for fertilizer... I already had this prepared. I wanted to see it move. Oh, but there's... Gee, thanks! 1! I have 1 thing of algae. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some of this back up. See, I will clean up eventually when I have the space for it. Okay, so apparently I need to build some more of those. Because they're not producing. It's been there this entire time and it is not producing. Dang it. Oh, these are ready. Yay, I'm not going to starve to death anytime soon. Okay, I do need to organize these. It's getting on my nerves at this point. Okay, so there's that. Back here should be the biomaterials, so... I can spell. Got the algae. Oh god, my brain is going like, what do I have? Thank you, G1, for showing up. I appreciate it. You have a good one. Please do not point out any spelling errors. I don't care. Okay, so I had fertilizer. What else did I have over here? I'm trying to remember ahead of time. I know my last one is going to be trees. That's right, seeds and plants. So. And the reason I have to do it in the same order is because I will eventually get to the point where I'm instinctively going towards something. So, if I move those around at all, if I put, you know, even if I put the trees over here and algae over there, I'll go to the wrong one looking for the wrong object. Because I have played this game so much. Okay, I think I sent her my friend code at one point, but I will do it again. Because that was several months ago. By the way, did you get a chance to look at your schedule to see if there's a good, you know, like weekend or anything where I can come for a visit? Not to pressure you or anything, it's like I miss you guys. I haven't seen you in so long. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, appreciate that. And I will definitely be sending her games tonight. And being like, start playing video games. I'm gonna send her all my favorites. That's right. I need to put down for... Ooh, let's see. I am actually gonna build myself... No! Dang it! Meow. There we go. Because I need to put some stuff over here. Again, it's like, I don't want to be able to see through because I'm about to cover that up with some more storage chest. Me. Oh well, it's a minor complaint. Eventually we'll get that. And now that we can actually just, yeah, deconstruct window, that'll be so much easier when I go to remodel it. I won't have to rebuild everything. So, again, thank you devs for listening to us. In the meantime, this will be my so-called wall. Okay, so let's start getting this stuff back where it belongs. Let's get the food and fabric away from the highly radioactive material. And see, even though I have a path over here, and that would be easier for me to go on, I'm so used to having to go an indirect route. I'm gonna have to get used to this new layout, and then I'm gonna fall in love with this layout, and I'm never going to change it, ever again. Where's my iridium? There it is. With the plants. Perfectly fine. Alright, got that put away. Yeah, this is not a good look. I'd much rather just have a wall and maybe have some, like, you know, butterflies there for, you know, when we get butterflies. And one of the things I am going to change, let's go ahead and put you over here. Oh, I'm gonna need more stair, but oh well, I can hop up. Let's see if this has regenerated its one job. Nope, it's not ready. That is pathetic. I know what they want. They want you to have multiples of it going, and that actually encourages it to grow more, but dang it, I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, so let's start getting... Okay, my food is low. Wah. Eat a squash. There we go. Wait a second, I have a seed spot. I can just... I know how to organize, I really do. Okay, that's gonna be plants, which you end up with so many plants. The game is almost a little too generous with seeds and plants, and I know that's because they're trying to make it so that everybody can play it their own way and explore, you know, whatever they want in the beginning. But at the same time, I do feel like they're almost a little too generous with it, because you will get hundreds and hundreds of seeds and you will never use it all. Let's go ahead and save. Not that the save file really matters, because again, if I screw up, the save file is just gone. It just doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so we've got that one blank, we got the seeds in there. We got plants and food in there. Go ahead, we'll use this for water because we're not using it for anything else right now. There's all the plants. Okay, so what I just said, let's change that. We are slowly getting organized here. Yeah, we'll put this in biomatter for now, because biomatter is where I tend to put my bacteria samples and my, basically anything that is biologically made. Except for fertilizer, which I always need so much fertilizer, so I usually have its own spot for that. Then my very, very, very pathetic container for my single thing of algae. Thank you so much for that, plant. I appreciate your efforts. Okay, so let's put all the food together. And there we go. We've at least got something close to organization now. It's going to fall apart really quick. And I can put you in parts. I've at least used enough silicon that I can... Oh, there we go. I still have too much cobalt. Because of course I do. Well, I suppose I could use one of them right now to... Let's see. There we go. Yay, I've got a loop. I have a base. I'm happy. For the moment. Alrighty. Why am I carrying around this one thing of aluminum? Well, I just found a bunch more stuff. Again, this is why me putting things away in random spots is bad, because I am 100% that person who will put something down and then forget that it's there. Okay, so I think... Okay, I think we're pretty good. Okay. I could stand to build a few more. No, just take them all. Just take them all. Because right now, my food storage and my animals is not a priority because, yeah. While I have food being produced, it is not a whole lot. And we haven't unlocked insects yet. Once we unlock insects, we are gonna need the animal storage because holy crud do you use those little wigglers for everything. Oh, I almost had enough for the full line. Oh well. Here, we'll make water. I think one of these was filled with water. Yeah, this was. Let's get this moved over. Now I have a spot for water, so anytime it's telling me, you are thirsty, go drink, I can come right over here and look at all that. I'm good. I am good to go. Now, I do need a spot for my oxygen, methane, and nitrogen. So... Okay, because do I have the gas extractor yet? I do not. I have not unlocked that yet. Thank goodness. Alright, but it is time to start actually, you know, like, building some stuff. Like, you know, it might be nice to make some fertilizer and other stuff. Okay, I have 1 iron left. And no space for this. So I'm gonna put this with the parts. Yay. I'm just gonna eat that squash. Now I've got plenty of oxygen. So I'll just put 1 there. Okay, so I think we finally got... Oh. Oh, okay, so she should be able to accept gift cards. Awesome. So in the event that... I do think that there are gift cards that I can buy at, like... Kroger's and stuff like that to send her directly. So I suppose I could get her a late birthday card with a Steam card in it. But I know she would rather just, you know, play it immediately rather than have to wait for the very iffy mail. Okay, so, oh god, I'm gonna need a bunch of iron. Okay, back into the abyss we go. Let's come over here and see if we've got some iron over here. Probably don't have much, because I've pretty much just stripped this place of all the iron. Oh, wait, no, we still got some laying around. Now, once we start getting the mining tools out there, I will have an abundance of iron, because it doesn't matter what you are trying to mine for, you get iron from those things. So again, later in the game, we get an abundance of materials that we are not using quickly, so... I think over here is a spot. Is it... over here? No, it must be over elsewhere. Okay. There we go. And I did grab an oxygen. Okay, so good. I'm not in imminent risk of dying unless I forget to take it. Because you do have to activate it. If you don't activate it, it won't activate automatically and you will suffocate. Up, and there's my original landing pod, now underwater. I like that little detail because that is the default landing space. So basically, most people, when they first play this game, will start building their base around them. That's what I did. I had all this stuff built up around it, and it was like, oh god, the water level is rising. What do I do? So I like that little detail. Now, I have done it on random before and landed in some very interesting spots. Okay, I think... yeah, that should be enough for now. Yeah, I think that's a new thing, just to keep the bots and everything at bay, that you have to spend $5 on Steam to be able to accept friend requests, which is a little bit... I mean, I can understand why they do that. I really do, but at the same time, it's like, you realize that some kids are going to be doing this, right? And that's kind of a pain. I love my floating base. Okay, so I should have all the iron I need to do this. So, let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to build that yet. So I need 5 iron. Okay, and now I need... oh, I only need 2 cobalts. That's funny, since it's, you know, screens and all that. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, did I count that one in that? No, I don't think I did. So I need 1, 2, just 2 magnesium. And that will get me all the screens I need. Actually, you know what? I'm going to build right here next to the spot for all the screens. Let's get the terraformation. Actually, I want that one right here in the middle. There we go. Yeah, none of those numbers are moving all that quick. And there's my hydration again. I'm apparently dying. Yeah, we're still only 68% of the way towards lakes. Even though we started when we were at like 30. The lakes portion moves so slowly. Oh yeah, in order to build the rest of those, I need iron for the desk. I want that more towards the middle. So we were supposed to be getting a whole bunch of rain in Columbus today, and we haven't gotten anything. I'm a little disappointed. I like the rain. Then again, it's been like 900 degrees outside, and it's practically a jungle. Yeah, with the whole Steam thing, with they need to be able to market this as a kid's account, you know, let them make friends. Maybe, you know, like, they have to link it to your account or something like that. So, you know, the parent that's spending money on Steam games can set their kids up, and it's kind of like a joint account, but, yeah, I don't think they were thinking too much with that. Then again, it gets you to spend at least $5 per account, so, you know, they end up making money there. Oh, I moved at the last second. Dang it. Darn me and my twitchy fingers. I will get this right. There we go. And that one doesn't work because I don't have a channel right now. There we go. Oh, we got plenty of power. Okay, that's good. So we've got this oxygen multiplier going. We can get the trees going. And eventually I will have this filled with all of my food. I'm gonna need to build the basic crafting station. And I've already got the advanced one. I can move it down here. Yeah, that's what that needs. Move all this stuff upstairs. Build myself a little wall. Because again, we can't really build a quote-unquote wall. We have to build a window, but that's okay. I'm going to put on this side, and then I'm going to put the advanced station right here. Now this setup may not work out for me because I have to go downstairs for everything. And I'm going to forget stuff. That's just guaranteed. But that's okay. I will make it work. Okay, so I do want to build the biodome, but to do that I need to make a bunch of stuff that's going to take algae. So I need more of these, which takes the bioplastic nuggets and super alloy, which I am always shy on. How much do I have? I can make 2. Alrighty, so for the bio nuggets, let's see. Where did I put that? Right here. That takes silicon and water along with the mushrooms. So. I'm slowly getting used to having the surrounding area. I like it. I'm slowly getting there. I better drink some too. And now I just come over here and craft. My food level is low. Well, good thing I get to harvest all of this. Right now I'm not producing any mushrooms, so what I have is what I have. So I gotta be careful with that. Because, yeah, I've only got so much. I'll get them growing again. I will build more of these upstairs and just have enough of everything going, but for right now, not too worried about it. Okay, I need 2 eggplants. 2 bottles of water, 2 magnesium, 2 super alloy. Okay, this will get me a grand total of 3 algae per growth. Okay, it was nice of you to be here, Rabbit Dance. I appreciate it, Bran. And thanks again for the raid. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, how am I gonna get this up there? Oh, I forgot that it does this. You have to be above it. This is kind of why you need the jetpack at this point. Okay, let's get all this going. And yep, still only growing 1. But again, I think the more of them you have in an area... Actually, you know what? Why am I doing this? Why do I have this all the way over here? It is way, way more convenient to have that... Oh, there's an iron right there. I will snag that while I'm going past. I should just have this right here, right outside my gate. Because I'll be able to see it growing. There we go. Oh, I forgot to grab oxygen. Bad, 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 bad. Get me up here. There we go. Almost died. Okay, so I've got a minor collection of algae going. It'll take a while to get that going. But in the meantime, since I can't build that, what else can I build? I could get the shredder. Oh no, I need explosive powder for that. That takes 2. Oh, that takes 3 super alloys. No, I don't need this until I get insects anyways. That's fertilizer. Super. Yeah, a lot of this stuff takes things I don't have right now. Oh, I've got aluminum, seed lerma, and magnesium. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. And I think that was 2 bottles of water, correct? Yes. Let's get some grass going. Let's get that suburban life going. I want grass so that I can mow it. Because that's truly my goal in life. Actually, I should start moving some of this stuff over here. Because this is looking kind of pathetic. Yeah, let's move this just a bit closer. Although there's not really a flat surface right here to put it on. Oh, well, maybe over here. That should do. That is not straight in the slightest. That's okay. It won't fall down or anything. Okay. I'm so glad that these sort of games really don't know what physics are, because otherwise everything I have would collapse right now. Because right now there's no support under here. I figured once I have an abundance of iron, which I kind of do, so I can probably do this right now. This is when I was going to do this. And just put some supports underneath, because it does look a little bit goofy when you don't have anything. There we go. Look! This is all it takes to hold up all of this. Physics, right? Gotta keep an eye on that oxygen. It will run out very, very quick. Now, I don't think I can put one over here because, yeah, the rocks, for some reason, you can't build through those. But that's okay. Okay, head back inside. Probably shouldn't waste all my iron since we're starting to run out. And I haven't even put in all the shells that'll go over here for the food and the animals. Well, now we're at the point where I need to build stuff, but we don't have the necessary materials being produced. So what can I do? I can install a few more windows. I can install up to 4 windows. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a window going. Allow me to see progress being made. Here we go. I can look out here. I like that they have that so you can potentially add a door if you want to go in and out. Only at 73%. We're doing great here, people. Actually, I should probably build the antenna. Yeah, because if they're trying to contact me, they should probably be able to do that. Okay. Then again, you get contacts from pretty much two people. The corporation people who basically condemned you to this life, and your friend Riley, who nobody has explained what his deal is, or her deal. We don't know if it's male or female. I'm basically just waiting for the algae. It's like, come on guys, you're what I need. And I don't think I can build any more of these, because yeah, they take super out. Well, if I went and found some more iron, I probably could make some more, but I'm running low on aluminum. And I don't want to run out of that just yet. Have I unlocked the mining equipment? I've got the regular mining equipment, but that stuff does not produce much. It might be worth it, though, to get something in the aluminum area. Okay, let's go ahead. Never mind, I got a message. And I'm gonna need iron to make super alloy anyways. Okay, so, yes, the standard messages. To Convict GP8971L. You don't even get a name. You are a convict. You have chosen to commute your sentence into an extradition. In order to be released of all charges pending against you, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and will send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp in any case. If our sensors do not detect any advancement on the terraformation process, you will be considered missing. The charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim property or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave this planet until the terraformation is complete. Year 3058. Isn't that so lovely? And here's the other person who will contact you. Riley. Hello, I finally managed to locate the system they sent you to. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate of planet crafters is so low because it's nearly an impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll be able to grow food by yourself when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message will reach you. And it's like, by the time you get this message, yeah, you're usually doing okay. So yeah, Riley is the king of sending you messages a little bit late. Because I think one of his messages say, hey, you may want to build up high. And it's like, no, really. You don't say, Riley. You don't say I should, build up high. I wonder why that is. Is it because there's going to be a lake here? Alright, let's see if we've got some... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not ready yet. But yeah, see how that increased so much? Rather than just one, you've got multiples. If you spread them out too much, each one will give you one. If you cluster them together, you get so much more. And that's going to make this process so much easier. And that's not written in any guides or anything. That's just something I've kind of observed as I've gone along. So, alright, if I'm going to go gather some materials, I want to make an oxygen tank. That's water. That's not as useful. How's my equipment? I got the first jetpack, T4, T2, T5. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much as good as it's going to get. Because, yeah, T5 is the largest backpack you can get. I don't think there's much I can do about my boots or my jetpack, really. I don't have the material for that, but... Okay, I got an oxygen. Let's get some water in case this takes a little bit. Actually, I'm going to grab the other oxygen tank. Because I've been going through it pretty quick. And let's grab a snacky. I probably won't need all this, but just in case. Because we're going to have to go a little bit further to try and find an abundance of iron, because we've pretty much stripped most of this place free of iron. Let's get out here and drop. Oh, there we go. Right on top of some. But yeah, as things go along and you've pretty much strip mined this place of all its useful gear, you kind of have to go a little bit further afield. Now, once again you get that mining stuff down, you start getting abundance of all the base elements, and not as much of what you're looking for. It's one of the reasons why I don't tend to rush towards getting the mining equipment. It's just not as useful in the beginning. Once you get the second tier, it's a little bit better, but yeah, the first tier is almost useless. Oh, I like this little touch, how you got this little, like, pond away, but yeah, all this is going to be underwater at some point. And if you wanted to, you could record yourself standing here on the edge and just watching as the water comes up. And when you play it back in real time, it does go up in real time. It's just so slow, it's hard to perceive. You almost have to stand here, record it, and then eventually play it forward at a much faster pace. And then you can see it very, very slowly just rising. And I like that touch. I like the subtle changes. Okay, so we've already used up one oxygen. This is why I grabbed a second one. There should still be plenty of stuff up here, because I haven't quite gone through this area yet. The jetpack makes it so much easier because you move so much faster. Now, oh! Well, look at that. Lucky me. I forgot I put this here. Free oxygen top-up. Oh, and we finally have this cave free. Yeah, this is the other thing you can watch in real time. The ice will melt very, very slowly. And there's nothing to stop you from trying to get in here earlier once it first starts melting. But I don't recommend it, because sometimes, even if you can get squeeze your way past the ice, you can't always do it from both ends. And I did get myself trapped in here one time. Ah, we can finally get sulfur. And it unlocks just in time for us to start doing all that. Oh, my inventory's full. Just in time for us to start doing all that biological stuff that takes sulfur to do. So I like that this is how they gate this material away from you, just by having it behind ice. Okay, so let's drink some water. Yeah, this definitely looks goofy without the supports underneath it. But on the bright side, we've got lots and lots of iron. Actually, let's just do that. It'll be faster. And we've got some osmium and some sulfur to show for our efforts. And by now, that stuff should be ready to harvest outside. it's weird that it's still light under the water. They might fix this later on, because even though it's really dark out, for some reason it's really light under here. Let me in! Let me in! Okay, that is a much better harvest. Now we can get started making some of the fertilizer we need. Okay, so what do we want to make first? I'd say the biodome, because this is going to get us tree bark, which is going to be very important later on. So we need 2 things of fertilizer. Well, I have made so much fertilizer, I know exactly what the recipe is. No, wait, it's only 1... I think it's only... Okay, I'm just going to shoot myself in the foot now. Yes, it's 2 per. I've second-guessed myself. It's 2 per. And just enough sulfur to get that done. And we can just store this in here while we get the rest of it going. Because now we need bacteria samples. I'm looking in all the wrong places. Oh, we have just enough to do this. Oh, but not enough of this. We're going to have to convert some. And yes, I know I could go outside and grab the water, but I'm being lazy. I don't want to go back outside while it's raining. Okay, so we got that. And what's the rest? Oh, I need another sulfur! No! That is the worst news. Okay, so we know where to find it. Let's harvest our food. Let's go ahead and fill up on that. Grab ourselves... You know what? I'll grab the water out there. Grab our oxygen tank. I'm going to come back over there because I have a little oxygen station there. And you can get to that cave system by going around. There is an entrance over there where the sandfalls are. But, it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other. It's harder to get up here than it is to get back. It's actually much easier to get back from here. And I would not be able to do this without the jetpack. Because trying to hop up this is just such a pain. Okay, so let's hop in here. And back out. The downside is that these caves where everything is nice and convenient, yeah, once you strip them, they stay stripped. So this is only a temporary solution. At some point you do have to build the mining equipment, and I usually put them in the rarer areas, because it doesn't matter where you put them, you will get, you know, iron and cobalt and titanium, and only occasionally will you get the thing that you're mining for. So I think this area here will get you mostly osmium, because as you can tell by the crystals up there, this is an osmium cave. But osmium is actually not that rare. Once everything starts melting... Oh, and see, we still haven't gotten this melted. On the other side of that is the zeolite caves, which we don't need zeolite until later. So again, it's gated behind all that. But we do have access to the sulfur area. There is tons and tons of sulfur around this area. So this is where I usually put the mining equipment for that. But I'll actually go out the other way so you guys can see the whole thing. But I shouldn't linger too long because, yeah, this is also a good spot to get aluminum. And right now we're still using aluminum, so... Okay. And that's why we bring the oxygen with us. Yeah, this is one of the first spots to melt, but that ice right there, that chunk will never melt. It's there, no matter how hot you get the game going, it is still there. And I still have this sitting here, so if I need to top off with oxygen again, I can. But I think we've got enough. Yeah, this is the other side of the sand falls. And that's why this is the starting area. It pretty much has everything you need. So starting in one of the other areas does cause a challenge because then you have to find what's nearby, but you will find the basic stuff just about everywhere. The one thing that's going to be hard is iridium. Where it's abundant, and where it is scarce, it is scarce. And I one time started on the far side of the map, and yeah, I was struggling to find any iridium. It was basically just in boxes. Okay, so now I need super alloy. So let's make some of that. Yeah, but we're starting to run low on the aluminum. So probably wouldn't hurt to make that. Oh, sorry, popping my neck. Oof. I need to remember to do that on a regular basis. Ow. Okay, so take this upstairs. Yeah, it's a little bit inconvenient to have that upstairs. I would much rather have the crafting area be like, let's say over here, but again, I need more wall space to hang stuff up because that right there is kind of iffy when it comes to being a wall, and it doesn't like to put stuff there. So I basically have this to put up a monitor. That's it. And then the rest has to go on tables. So it's not the most convenient. Okay, so let's gather the junk that we've made. And we need a sulfur and a super alloy. And now we can build a biodome after I drink something because I'm dying. I'm gonna have to go outside to get it because I've used most of my water. There we go. Okay. Let's put the rest of this away for the next time. Okay, so let's build ourselves trees. There we go. And what this will do is just create tree bark. That's literally its only purpose. But tree bark is used for a lot of stuff. And does that actually give me, like, oxygen or anything? Yes, that gives me a whole bunch of oxygen per second. And some plants. So that should be getting these numbers up. There we go. We got plants going. And that will eventually get us a beehive. That's going to be a ways away, though. But we are most of the way towards the algae generator T2, which is really handy. More rockets, which I'm not sending up. Food grower T2 is going to be very nice. Although, to be honest, if you have enough of the food going, you don't really need the T2s. You can get away with just having the basics. But let's see. Do I want to get this going? I think I do. Because even though I haven't really stripped any areas for aluminum, it's probably not a bad idea to get it going. Because right over there is the aluminum forest. So first thing I'm going to do Wow, we're already out of titanium. Let's build a door over here. A little bit closer and not as high up. So now I can get to the water and everything a little bit easier. Okay. So that's 2 osmium. Where was it? Where is it? Where is it? That's sulfur. Wrong one. Aluminum and... Oh no! Well, I will pick up some titanium on the way. There will be titanium on the way. Oh, there's more iron. I'll take that. And even more iron. Okay, now I'm finding the iron. I'm not finding that titanium. Of course. The game's just gonna make a liar out of me is what it's gonna do. It's giving me all the iron and no titanium. Don't do this to me. Oh, it's a good thing that there's an oxygen box here because... Oh, thank goodness. Here we go. Oh my goodness, and I have boxes in here? Criminy, just grab everything. Oh, I've even got food. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so... I am just going to slap this down right here. And that should... Yeah, that's looking for aluminum, but it's going to find a whole bunch of junk in the meantime. And I could just leave this here, so... Yeah. Doesn't hurt to have an oxygen box. We're already getting the lakes going over there. Yeah, you see how even though I built my base out quite a bit, it's still sticking out. Oh, that got us a whole bunch of iron at least. Go ahead and eat a space food. Yummy. Why am I looking in there? It's still not titanium, so that's great. Well, I'm full up on iron at least. That's pretty good. I'm stretching, stretching, stretching. Oh my goodness, my back. Now we're seeing one of the glitches that's still happening in the game. Sometimes when you run past something and you get that little energy thingy, you know, that little warning, if you walk away from it, it will keep appearing. And even if you go to the other side of the map, you will still be able to see it. I know that's a known bug and they're doing their best to try and fix it. Again, the game's not perfect yet. It's getting there. Okay, so let's go gather some more algae so we can continue to make all the fertilizer in the world. Because fertilizer is so important. That, and just coming down here to harvest algae. I don't know why. This is my happy place right here. I can't tell you why, just... a clipping sound. It just makes me happy. Oh, titanium. Yes. Let's start getting titanium when we pass it. I think there's more down here, but I probably shouldn't try to farm right now. Because I will forget, and then I will run out of oxygen. Okay. Oh, look at all that. We are doing great. Of course, I think we don't... How much sulfur do we have? We're doing okay on that. But we don't have a whole lot of eggplant because I haven't grown it. So, that is our next bit. Let's start making some food growers and get some eggplant going, because we're going to need that. So, it's a bottle of water for each one. Well, the limiting factor is going to be my aluminum. So, oh, yeah, this is why we got to get the aluminum going. Okay, so I can build 2. That's not that great. Oh, well. At least it's not as resource intensive. That's it. It's just iron, aluminum, and a bottle of water. I think the higher tier stuff, you need fertilizer for every single one. And all it does is it grows it a little bit faster. That's it. That's the only difference between the T1s and the T2s. And the T2s take a lot of energy. So if I can build an entire forest of just T1s, I usually leave it for a long time. There's just not much incentive to growing and a little bit faster. Because, yeah, it takes a while, but if you have multiples going at once, it doesn't matter. You just do a big harvest all at once. Okay, so can't do much more on the fertilizer front because that's all we have. How are you doing? Oh, we've already got our first tree bark. Yay! Just constantly scraping off the trees. Alright, so what we need is aluminum. Okay, I need more oxygen, so I know how to make that. Actually, I got plenty of cobalt. Let's just take it. Let's make a whole bunch. Okay, that should be enough. There we go. We now have a ton of oxygen, so let's take 2 with us. Drink some water, take some water. And let's take some food. Squash should be fine. And these will be ready by the time we get back, as will all of that. The eggplant probably won't. So we need aluminum. I think I'm going to go into the sulfur forest for it, because there's plenty of it there, as well as in the iridium caves. And I have the little oxygen box there. And I can pick up some sulfur while I'm at it. I should probably also pick up some titanium while I'm going by because I am low on that. Just look for a sparkle. Oh, there's still ice in here. That's surprising. Unfortunately, a lot of things sparkle in here, so sometimes it can be a little bit hard to find the aluminum. Ah, nice and warm. I'm going to stand by the heaters for a second. I thought there was more aluminum than there is, but apparently I've already stripped that bottom part, which is reasonable. This is one of the first areas where you're going to find iridium and aluminum in abundance. Oh, there's a box over here I haven't gotten. Huzzah! What do you contain? Oh, good stuff. Okay, let's top up again and get into the sulfur. Okay. Oh, we even got a super alloy out of that. Nice. And another chip. Always welcome. Oh, there's still some aluminum up here. Another box! Sweet. Okay, that's not as good, but it's got some stuff in it. Not every box can be a lucky box. Oh, one last one. Let's do another oxygen top off. I know I said I was going to go into the sulfur fields and then I got distracted. Story of my life. I'm getting new messages and I'm not checking them. It's just like real life. It's like, yes, I have my phone next to me. No, I don't care. Oh, there's one right here. Might as well get it. Okay, this is basically going to be an aluminum run at this point. If I find any sulfur, I won't be able to take much back with me. Here, I got one at least. Oh, we're done. A box! And I can't get anything out of it. Oh, but... Okay, I'm gonna put that back. Oh, but I do want the sulfur, so... Gimme. There we go. Actually, what am I doing? I've got water I can have. And food. And you know what? Pop one of those oxygen containers. Let's get some more sulfur. And one last aluminum. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. There we go. Now I'm no longer dying. And I have... Oh, there's the algae. That'll be a welcome change. I got a single thing of titanium. Yay! And some more uranium. And a whole bunch more food and seeds. Because again, you get so many seeds. I'm already got an abundance of seeds. And this is only the beginning. But let's see, this is all ready. So what I'm gonna do is... I know that taking them out, it goes from 30% down to 0 again, which means it takes even longer to grow. But I'm gonna put my food upstairs. Okay, so let's get these started. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and start making the lines, because you don't need as much beans, and you will need squash a little bit later on. And I definitely should get mushrooms going, too. But yeah, I should have mostly just 3 things of beans going at all times, and that'll be my primary food source. Oh, except I don't have a 3rd bean. Well... in that case, I should probably get a mushroom going. Although, I now have more aluminum. I need to do mostly eggplants. So, I have 1 spare one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I need more water. Alrighty, there we go. And I should probably convert 2 more while I'm at it. Okay, so why am I looking at that? I think I've got everything I need. Okay. Okay, so... let's get another one of these going. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop you down in there so you can get going. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Ideally, I want 10 of these going at all times growing the eggplant. Don't quite have enough seeds for that yet. But if I go raiding at one of the wrecks, I will find a lot. Okay, so that gets me quite a bit of food and resources going. So let's decode these. Oh, I can make a lamp. Awesome. And the agility boots. I'm still doing okay on power so far. These don't take up too much power. Famous last words. Everything takes power. And it happens so quickly. Okay, I'm actually gonna halt it there because my back is starting to scream at me. But I think we've made some good progress. I might off screen a little bit to adjust the base just a tiny bit, but probably won't do anything too major. I might stream again a little bit later because I'm not doing too much today. So we'll see about that, but thank you so much for joining me, and thanks again, Rabbit Dance, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you, G1, for the follow. All right, so you all have a great day. I'll see you next time.